Nothing in the universe is allowed to move at the speed of light. Not because we're too slow, not because our engines are weak, but because if anything ever reached that speed, time itself would stop, and reality would break. So why does the universe enforce this limit? Why can't anything move at the speed of light? And the reason isn't about speed at all. It's about how reality is built. At first, this sounds like a technological problem, as if we just haven't built a powerful enough engine yet. But the truth is far stranger. The universe itself refuses to let anything move that fast. The speed of light is about 300,000 kilometers per second. That's fast enough to circle the Earth more than 7 times in a single second. And yet, no matter how much energy we pour into an object, no matter how advanced our technology becomes, we can never reach that speed. Not even in principle. We tend to think progress solves every problem, that every limit is temporary. Throughout history, faster engines replaced slower ones. Better designs replaced old constraints. So it feels natural to assume this limit will fall the same way. But this one doesn't behave like the others. Because no matter how advanced we become, this limit isn't something we can engineer our way around. Most people have heard the usual explanation. To reach the speed of light, you'd need infinite energy. That statement is correct, but it doesn't explain why this happens. It's not the cause, it's the consequence. To understand the real reason, we need to rethink what speed actually means. The idea of infinite energy makes it sound like a technical failure, like we're simply asking too much from our machines. But physics doesn't fail like that. When numbers explode to infinity, it's usually a warning sign. It tells us that our assumptions are breaking down. In this case, the assumption is that speed is only about motion through space. Because speed, in this universe, isn't just about moving through space. The speed of light isn't special because of light itself. Light doesn't move fast because it's powerful or efficient. It moves fast because it has no choice. Even if light didn't exist at all, this speed limit would still be there. The speed of light is the maximum speed at which information, cause, and effect can travel through the universe. It's not a rule added on top of physics. It's baked into reality itself. This is why light doesn't slow down as observers change. Everyone measures it moving at the same speed. No matter how fast you're already moving, light always outruns you. That strange behavior is a clue. It tells us the speed of light isn't responding to motion. And to see why this limit exists, we need to understand how space and time are connected. According to relativity, space and time are not separate things. They're part of a single structure called spacetime, and everything in the universe moves through spacetime at a constant total speed. Right now, as you sit still, you're not actually motionless. You're moving through time at full speed. This constant motion through space-time is something we never feel, because time only moves forward and it feels normal. But that steady flow hides something important. It means motion isn't optional. It's built into existence itself. Everything is always moving, just not always through space. And the moment you start moving through space, that balance begins to change. If you start moving faster through space, something has to give. And what gives is time. As your speed increases, time slows down for you. This isn't an illusion. It's not a measurement error. It's how space-time works. The faster you move through space, the slower you move through time. There's a trade-off you cannot escape. This trade-off isn't something you can negotiate with. There's no shortcut or workaround. You can't move faster through space without paying the price in time. And the closer you try to push that balance, the more extreme the effects become. And as you push closer to light speed, the consequences become extreme. As you approach the speed of light, time slows more and more. Distances in the direction you're moving begin to shrink. Your energy skyrockets, not because engines are inefficient, but because space-time itself resists the change. This resistance isn't linear, it grows exponentially. Each increase in speed costs more energy than the last. The closer you get to the speed of light, the more reality pushes back. At everyday speeds, these effects are invisible. Time barely changes. Relativity hides itself well at low speeds. But as speed increases, those hidden effects surface. Time dilation stops being theoretical. Length contraction becomes measurable. Energy stops increasing smoothly. Each push forward demands more than the last. The universe starts responding aggressively, not violently. Acceleration becomes harder, but because space-time itself is running out of room. And at the speed of light itself, something even more fundamental breaks down. At this point, a natural question appears. If the speed of light is just a limit, what would actually happen if something moved faster than it? The answer isn't just more speed. It's a breakdown of cause and effect. In our universe, causes must always come before effects. A signal is sent, then it's received. The speed of light is what protects that order. It defines the fastest possible way information can travel. If something could move faster than light, it wouldn't just arrive sooner. In some frames of reference, it would arrive before it was sent. That's not science fiction. It's a consequence of relativity. Events that are ordered in time for one observer can flip their order for another. Faster-than-light motion would allow effects without causes. And once that happens, time stops behaving like time. When time slows, everything else begins to unravel. Cause and effect blur together. Events lose their order. The universe relies on time to stay consistent. Remove it, and even basic logic starts to fail. And at the speed of light itself, this breakdown becomes complete. It's the speed at which the universe allows reality to exist. Mass isn't just weight, it's resistance to changes in motion through space-time. Anything with mass is permanently tied to time. It must always move forward through it. Light, on the other hand, has no mass. From light's perspective, time does not pass at all. For a photon, the moment it's emitted and the moment it's absorbed are the same instant. No time, no distance. That's not speed in the way we usually think about it. It's a completely different relationship with reality. And that's the deeper answer. The speed of light isn't a technological limit. It isn't something we'll overcome one day. It's the boundary where time, motion, and causality stop making sense. The speed of light isn't the fastest speed possible. It's the speed at which the universe allows reality to exist.